the RG35XXH in 90 seconds. Time starts now. The RG35XXH is a budget handheld with a H700 quad-core ARM Cortex-A53, backed by 1GB of LPDDR4 RAM. Firmware-wise, the stock firmware is quite good, however I prefer MuOS. It's able to handle emulation up to PS1 absolutely perfectly, playing most N64, some Dreamcast and PSP, and a few Saturn games. It also supports Portmaster, with MuOS having many games playable, and StockOS including a few too. Its 3.5-inch 640x480 IPS screen offers crisp visuals, working especially well for 43 systems like SNES or PS1. The buttons and D-pad start out a little stiff, but once broken in, they feel perfectly fine. The joysticks used to snap like a D-pad, but thanks to a kernel-level patch in MuOS, that's no longer an issue. There's talk of this having been added to the StockOS too, but I haven't been able to find any evidence of this. The RG35XXH includes two USB ports, one for charging and one for data, and a micro HDMI output, which means you can plug it into your TV and play on a bigger screen. The battery life is a respectable 4 to 5 hours, and with Wi-Fi on board, you can use retro achievements and sync your saves with SyncFilm. It's very pocketable, about 14 by 7 by 2 centimeters. It's perfectly fine to play with, however I printed these grips to make it easier to hold. Link in description. I'm not affiliated, but I love 3D printing stuff for my handhelds, so be sure to give them some love. At around £40 on AliExpress, it's very impressive how much they've packed into this device. If you're looking for this kind of form factor on a budget, I'd highly recommend it. Subscribe.